Hey, good morning, guys. This is Stephen Howard. My dog Yucca and Rio are in the trailer. Rio's in the trailer with Lori, and it is Mother's Day. It's Sunday. It's both our days off. It's a good day. Um, we all get triggered around different holidays by different things. How our parents treated us, or different memories that happen around Mother's Day. It's springtime in the Bitterroot, and the grass is growing back. There's no snow. Snow lines up about another 1,000, 2,000 feet, and it does snow. It's just not sticking. It's just little flurries. It's also been raining pretty good. It sounded like a hose on our tent the other night. Um, I'm basically getting ready for a lot of changes, and spring brings about a lot of changes. Also, we have to be bear aware now because there are bears out here. And we had a bear sniff by our tent last week. While I was snoring, sound asleep, Lori heard a bear sniffing around our tent. And we don't have any food in the tent, but there is food inside the trailer. And we are in a little compound, a little gated area. So he was just doing a perimeter check, I believe. I've been trying to delve into my own emotions about Mother's Day. My mom and I have not had the easy relationship. Um, my mom is an amazing person. She's a Sagittarius. She's a woman who was born in the 50s, I believe. And she has an amazing ability to always, like a Sagittarius, find an optimistic upside. She's lived a rather hard life, and been through major things. Was hit by a drunk driver, for example. She was on her way to a business meeting. She was about to change her whole life and have a preschool in Squaw Valley. I don't think it's called Squaw Valley anymore, but it's up in Lake Tahoe, one of my favorite places on earth. And she was on her way down Highway 267, and she got a friend was driving an Acura MDX, and she was hit head on and had a really bad head injury. Had her arm nearly severed off at the elbow, and had a lot of major injuries. And she was not young when that happened. And it really took her out. And she was already having, physical conditions and physical ailments before that. But after the accident, it was really bad. It was really hard to see, and really hard. Uh, I had I was in Las Vegas, and I was in the middle of narcissistic heaven, and I was married, and hadn't had a baby yet, and was looking at my last trip, or one of my last trips to Hawaii. And I'm hoping for more trips to Hawaii, but financially, it never seems to happen. Um, I think I made a decision that was wrong, but I also made a decision that was right for myself at the time. I was more thinking about myself at the time, and I flew to Hawaii instead of visiting my mom in the hospital. And she always kind of held that against me. My brother, however, was sitting by her side, or whatever. But my brother is continually a drug addict. Like every time the family gets together and people are doing okay, or they're finally abundant, he finds some way to come in and screw it all up. And that's a really hard pill to swallow as well. So a few years back, my mom disowned me. And she disowned me because I took my father's side on a situation that was unfair to my father and unfair to my mother if you looked at it correctly, and it involved my brother again. So, this constant death spiral, people making decisions that are terrible for everyone. And it ended up dissolving my family, and I was really close to my mom. I'm the baby of the family. I wonder where she's at. I pray for her all the time. I have this kind of anxiety in my pit of my stomach someday that I'll find out that she had passed on without us healing our issues. And I feel like my mom is a giving tree. I feel like everyone's kind of taken everything from her, and we come into this world alone, and we die alone, but the impact that we have on other people while we're here is what's important. So I don't want to bring anybody down, but this Mother's Day, I have some issues myself that I'm trying to resolve within myself. And without moms, we wouldn't be here. Moms are the gateway. They're how we all got here. And without moms, we wouldn't be here. So I just want to thank all of the moms out there, including my own, including my ex-wife Susan, and my ex-girlfriend Jessica, Jessie. I love my daughters. I hope they have the experience of becoming mothers at some point, even if it's adopted. My daughter Samantha and my daughter Marley. As I say all this, it's starting to dropple outside. The dropple is the round snow. It falls in little balls. And that's springtime in Montana for you. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Please tell a friend. Seems that I lose subscribers. I fluctuate. I go from 136 to 124 and then back on up again. Please like, share, and subscribe my channel, and know that I'm coming from my root and what I can share with people at the moment and what comes to mind, and the channeled messages that I get are from the divine. I have two best friends that had passed on that I'm still in communication with all the time. And I love and miss you guys, Eric and Kelly. You both have majorly different stories, and you can look those up in here. Also, look up Stephen Howard, inspirational speaker, rock climbing videos. You'll see a lot of videos I'm really proud of. Did some strength training out in the desert and got my core strength back. Now I'm up in Montana and I'm kayaking and paddleboarding, and I look forward to climbing once it dries up in the summertime out here, and there's some major mountains to climb. So I'm very, very excited about that. My partner at work, Robbie, is also a rock climber and kayaker, so I'm looking forward to having someone that knows as much as I do or close to it. I'd love to get Billy Heckle and Christian Morin and any of my other friends out on the water. Please hit me up. My number is 406-215-6281. If you ever want to come take a vacation in Montana and have the ultimate adventure, we can plan that for you. Anyway, we'll talk to you soon. I hope everybody's well. Have a great Mother's Day. We love you, Mom.